I'm a 23-year-old game developer with over 10 years of experience. In that time, I've joined a lot of competitions where you're given usually 2 to 3 days to create a game based on some rules. I've even won a couple of these game jams, and I want to share with you the practical lessons I learned that can boost your game dev skills. For each tip, we'll look at how I personally applied my advice to one of my own game jam entries. I made a variety of games such as roguelikes, platformers, and even horror. Keep in mind these were from over 6 to 10 years ago, so I may not remember them perfectly, and to some extent, we'll experience them together as fresh players. Tip 1. Stay in your comfort zone. Staying in your comfort zone lets you think less about how to do things, which saves a lot of time. If you're used to 3D art, then stick to 3D art. If you're used to making puzzle games, then stick to puzzle games. Personally, I used to only make pixel art because I was so used to it, I could quickly make quality content. Also, I used to play a lot of fast-paced action arcade games, and because of that, I had an inherent understanding of what makes a game in that genre work well and feel good. The first game we'll look at is from the 8th Game Maker Community Jam way back in 2012. The theme was disasters, and the handicap was you cannot use text. My entry was Coin Collector. We have a nice, I was about to say title screen, but there's really not much of a title here. But it does show us the controls, so we need to use the arrow keys and the spacebar. Okay, that's pretty cool. It just changes. I mean, the background just changed. Oh wow, I just got wrecked. Yeah, I'm assuming that you have to collect these coins. Okay. Oh, I'm gaming. So why are we collecting coins when there's like an alien invasion or something? It's actually so hard to jump. Wait, I jumped there. The jump needs to be pixel perfect. Look at that. How do I get up there? Oh, I need to go up here and then wrap around. Okay, there's some level design going on here. Oh, but the jump, it's so annoying. I can't jump off the edge. And like, I'm noticing that my hand is getting very tired, because in order to make these platform jumps, you need to press it for the full duration. You need to press and hold. You can't just tap it, because if you just tap it, you're not gonna make it. So moving around the level is very tiring. Sounds are pretty aight. The coin counter on the top left, that's a pretty cool way of showing the score. It's hard to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have to manually count it. It looks cool, but if you're gonna start recording the score, it's actually quite inconvenient. Kind of not much else for me to say. I remember back then, the indie game Super Crate Box by Vlambeer was very popular. I had been playing so much of it that I would definitely be in my comfort zone if I made a game inspired by it. And so, I borrowed just a few things from it, and by that I mean I yoinked the map layout, character design, enemy movement patterns, visual effects. It was pretty much daylight robbery. Anyways, I have no idea what was going on in my 12-year-old elementary brain at the time and how disasters meant apocalyptic alien robot invasion doomsday. While playing through this, it's obvious I really wanted to sell the theme with the red sky and explosion effects that have absolutely no impact on the gameplay whatsoever. Anyways, the overall quality may be lacking, but hey, this is my first game jam after all. At least I finished the game despite the short time frame, and a big reason why I pulled it off is because I stuck to my comfort zone of pixel art and the fast-paced action arcade genre. Coin Collector ended up in 25th place out of 61 entries. For a first-timer, being in the top 41% is pretty good to me. Tip 2. Constraints breed creativity. To think outside the box, you need to start with the box. That box is your comfort zone. But if you only stay in your comfort zone, you'll never grow. So give yourself constraints to force yourself to think differently. When coming up with themes or rules, you can make your own, ask friends, use random generators, or join game jams. After Coin Collector, I joined 3 more Game Maker Community Jams, 1 in 2013 and 2 in 2014. Unfortunately, their executable files are missing, and as much as I want to, I just can't show them anymore. So we're gonna have to skip these and go straight to 2015, where I joined the 20th Game Maker Community Jam. The theme was prehistoric, and the handicap was failure should result in loss of something other than progress. My entry was Dino Delivery. This is an eyesore of a title screen. Dino Delivery. Space to jump, X to discard. I guess we'll find out what that means later. Arrow keys to move. Press space to play. Wow, there's so much going on. So there's a timer, there's a dinosaur laying eggs, there's some fish, there's... what are those? There's cavemen? They're cave... I can touch them. Okay, hello there. I got some fish. And I think X is discard. Why would I want to discard? And I guess since it's Dino Delivery... yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to deliver... We got an egg. Now we need to get a leaf. Oh, and I need to give him the fish. Give me an egg, please. Oh, and he wants the caveman. but I got fish instead, so let's do that first. How do I jump on him? Wait, I'm gonna lose my combo. How? Caveman. Oh, I lost the combo. Wait, I can do this. Okay. And he wants caveman. You can actually really optimize your route here, but your route optimization is more of a on your feet kind of thing. Like you have to improvise. Oh, time's up. Okay. Let's press space to play again. It's hard to jump when you're off the edge. The jump needs to be pixel perfect. There's no coyote time, which is a bit unforgiving. It makes the jumps quite a bit harder. The movement is so slippery. Feels pretty nice though. Egg. No, I don't need caveman. Discard. I need egg. Okay, fish. Caveman? Wait, this combo meter actually gets you going. Leaf? Oh no, I slipped. It's just so hard to jump off of the corner. Okay, I don't need that. Give me fish. No. Oh, it's fine. Caveman it anyways. Yeah, I beat my previous score. That was pretty fun actually. I love the cute dinosaur variety in my interpretation of the theme. However, I'm not sure how well I implemented the handicap. I guess you could say that if you fail to pick up a resource that any of the other 4 dinosaurs want, you're forced to discard it, but even then, that's still a loss of progress. I think even today, I wouldn't be able to design a game where failure doesn't mean losing progress, or at least potential progress, since that's essentially what failure is. Anyways, working under the constraints of the theme and the handicap still allowed me to come up with what I think is a pretty fun concept I definitely would not have come up with otherwise. Constraints really do breed creativity. Out of 59 entries, Dino Delivery finished in 5th place. Tip 3. Simplify everything. When implementing anything into your game, whether it's the controls, game mechanics, graphics, you should always be thinking about how to reduce them to their simplest forms. You could remove redundant processes, combine player actions into the same button, reduce the number of frames in your animations, just to give a few examples. Still in 2015, but 2 months before Dino Delivery, I joined the Indies vs Gamers Jam, hosted by PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and GameJolt. The theme of the jam was arcade and I just had to join it since I loved arcade. The other rule was to simply include a scoreboard using the GameJolt API. My entry was Angel Orb. Log into GameJolt. Select with arrow keys, choose with enter. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Okay, so this is a pretty cool looking title screen. And then select game mode. There's single player and versus mode. Ooh, okay. Well, let's check out single player first. Press enter to play. Control spacebar, arrow keys. Oh, whoa, the gravity is pretty strong. Press S to submit score. Okay, yeah, we didn't log in. Okay, press spacebar to play again. Yeah, wait, I need to press a lot of times. But it's quite satisfying to just jump like this. Looks like we're an angel, and this is the orb. And we're fighting these enemies that are shooting fire projectiles at us. And every time we defeat an enemy, we gain a point. Whoa, what is... What? What was that? There's suddenly lasers out of nowhere. Okay, we're gaming. It's pretty easy so far. This game feels pretty good, by the way. The visual effects, very satisfying. The movement is pretty precise. And I really feel like I am in control. Yeah, it feels like I can perform some very precise maneuvers. The visual effects are just really satisfying. Oh wow, so they even follow you. Wait, what am I? Okay, I almost got stuck there. It's getting difficult. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty fun. There's so much animation and just eye candy in general. It's very satisfying. Alright, I'm in the zone now. We're gaming. We're starting to get swarmed here. I need to defeat enemies faster. Oh. That was very fun, but I think we should look at versus mode because I don't remember. So it looks like it's local multiplayer and okay, it's hard to control both sides of the keyboard. But I can see this being very fun when you actually have a friend to play against, because right now playing this by myself is impossible. I am just getting discoordinated so much. Yeah, Angel Orb. First thing I noticed is the big jump in the quality of the pixel art, and it shows how much you can improve a skill over 3 years. Now, with such a broad theme, which to me is more of a genre, the game's plot or setting could be anything. Somehow I came up with playing as an angel with an orb you throw at demons who are attacking you. The game feels great and satisfying, but I wish I balanced the audio better because the sound effects are pretty good but they're being drowned out by the loud background music. Anyways, I remember trying my best to simplify the controls to as few keys as possible. In the end, I was able to squeeze 5 actions, picking up, aiming, and throwing the orb, as well as gliding and jumping, into just 3 buttons, the left and right arrow keys and the spacebar. Basically, I overloaded the spacebar to both throw the orb and jump, and then automated how you pick up and aim the orb. Additionally, I could have made the angel's jump animation 8 frames or even 4, but I got away with making it in only 3. It's definitely choppy, but because you're always moving and most of the time are focused on the projectiles, you really can't feel the lack of frames. That's how I simplified the game in terms of the controls, game mechanics, and the content I needed to draw. Remember, simplify everything. I couldn't find the official rankings, but I did find a GameJolt post that, out of 384 entries, placed Angel Orb somewhere in the top 25. Tip 4. Escape tutorial hell. Watching tutorials is fine, but there's a wrong and right way to do it. The wrong way could get you stuck in tutorial hell, which you can fall into when you copy everything exactly, even starting from a new project file. There's a high risk that by the end, you'll have no idea how to implement it into your own game. So, do tutorials right. Instead of remaking the tutorial down to the last detail, just jump straight to adapting whatever you're learning about into your own game. As you do this, you gain additional context from your game that'll help you understand the tutorial on a deeper, more personal level. Let's now look at my entry to the 22nd Game Maker Community Jam in 2016. The theme was Everybody is Dead, and the title of my entry is Scared to Death. Scared to Death. We got an okay looking title screen. I don't really like it. Okay. Touch the light. Don't touch the light. Game over. 10 more levels until max start. Click to continue. And boo. He's dead. Okay. Wait, why? Oh, he saw the dead body. Yeah, okay, let me just get you then, and then hide you in the forest, like any good ghost should. He has a candle, and I need to time it right. Okay. Whenever I get someone, the skull counter at the top increases, and I think when I meet the required number, my threat level increases. Yeah, that makes sense. I just noticed that whenever you get someone with a candle or a flashlight, they actually drop it. We can't let them run away to the edge. Candle? Wait, no, don't run. Wait, what? Oh, that guy just got double scared. We can actually get some free hits if we scare them. And then just be sure to chase them, because they might get away. This is starting to get a bit tedious. I just want to know what happens when we reach threat level max. So I can do this then. Oh, there should be one more guy. We did it. Oh, we cheesed that so hard. Oh, whoa, what is happening? That is a sudden change of pace, but I guess it's because the previous gameplay was starting to get pretty tedious. What is this? What is this? This is actual bullet hell territory. How did I get out of there alive? I'm gaming. Okay, of course. I think we need to get rid of them as soon as possible so that we don't get swarmed. Just like that. Wait, this game's making me dizzy. Where's the last guy? Oh, okay, we got it. But oh, my head hurts. That was nauseating. I actually feel like throwing up. Ow, wait, I got vertigo from that. Oh, wait, I need to recover. The game has some unique concepts to it, but the slow progression really throttles how fun it could be. I almost didn't want to complete the playthrough, especially since the way the screen moved gave me nausea. But we eventually reached the endgame, and the final boss battle is actually a surprising yet welcome change of pace. Anyways, I searched for Game Maker 2D Lite or something and went through the top resulting tutorials, all the while renaming the variables, changing some functions, logic, and math to integrate better with the specific situations and context they're used for in my game. While following the tutorial, I first implemented it to the candle holder and modified the code a bit to make it flicker and periodically turn off. Then, I made a flashlight variation by changing the sprite from circle to triangle and adding code to make it face whichever direction the holder was facing. I think this is a very good approach to tutorials that avoids the dreaded tutorial hell. Out of 81 entries, Scared to Death ended up in 13th place. Still pretty good, but not as good as my previous performances, although I still think it's a decent game given the short time I had to make it. I'm happy about the concepts, which are fairly original. Tip 5. Work messy. At the start of a project, you don't know the best way to structure and work around it unless you already have a lot of previous experience on something similar. So, don't be afraid to just jump in and do the first things that come to mind. You can organize and optimize later when you have a clearer picture of the project structure, which will naturally emerge as you build upon your game. 3 weeks after Scared to Death, I entered the Meatly Jam 2016. The challenge was to make a horror game around the theme Unlikely Evil, and my entry was Darkness. This doll looks like my son. What is that? Whoa, 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 whoa. And I can run with spacebar? Where is it? There it is. What? I got tired. Oh, that's what the bar is for. This doll looks like my wife. Okay. Next doll. This doll looks like my daughter. I can see that the whole family is going to be here. Doll, 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 doll. Oh, getting a doll refreshes my energy. This doll looks like my dog. Oh yeah, there's a doll here, but I think I want to go for the doll here. Unless he's there. Oh, he is there. What? Why? Why are the voices getting louder? What? Oh no, I am cornered. Nah. What happens if I don't get this? What if I go and get the farthest one first? Yeah, we should do some scouting. Okay, I think this is the farthest doll. The moment I get this, somebody's gonna spawn. So we gotta go fast. I'm gonna go to the closest one. Nope, I think they're spawning to wherever the next doll is. So we shouldn't follow the arrow. There's a doll here, so we're gonna get this. Don't get tired. Okay, get this doll. Okay, so since that's the closest doll, we're not gonna go there because I think the monsters are spawning there. Get it, get the doll, get the doll. Hello there, wife. You're looking quite beautiful today, if I do say so myself. Hello, daughter. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. I'm trapped. Let's try again. Come on, boy. I got tired. Oh no. Faster. Catch your breath. Oh my gosh. So there's definitely a monster that is spawned there now, which means I need to take a detour. That is my dog. Ew. Come here, honey. Oh, there's my dog too. Oh, you're here too. Alright, keep following along. Wait, I need a doll, I need a doll, I need a doll, I need a doll. This doll looks like me. Wait, is that me? I'm bald. Where do you want me to go? That was a dead end though. Oh, there's probably another path. Oh, please tell me I'm not gonna get stuck here. Okay, good. That's it. Let's keep this room shaking. Keep the party raving. I want to just make a run for it now. Here. We got through. Oh, it's my family. Look, we're all in the same bed. Phew, it was just a dream. Yep, sure was. Is there gonna be a jump scare here? Oh, of course. I knew it. For the theme, it looks like I used family as something unlikely to be evil. As for the gameplay, it's pretty basic, with a collectathon progression common in horror games. What stands out the most is the atmosphere brought by the visual effects and sound design. Also, the energy mechanic introduces some resource management, while the enemy spawn patterns get you maneuvering with a bit more thought and skill. Plus, I think the level layout is designed pretty well because you're never truly stuck or lost despite the limited visibility. Anyways, this game was all about working messy. First of all, I had no experience making a horror game, so I just quickly drew some rough, scary faces. After getting inspired, I decided to make them chase you. I also made them spawn one after another for each doll you got, making the difficulty start slow but ramp up. For the level design, I just randomly plotted some rooms and hallways. Then, I repeatedly tested the level and redesigned the layout until I was satisfied. No planning whatsoever, just going with what felt right because I wanted to complete something I could refine later rather than spending time planning and finding out and testing it's not as good as what I had in mind. So, don't be afraid to work messy. As for the jam results, well, you'd think the event never happened if it weren't for the Meatly Jam hashtag in the game's description and the playthrough series by Jupiter Hadley. But personally, I think this game was a success because horror is a genre I had never done before, but I'm still very satisfied with the outcome. Tip 6. Size doesn't matter. Small games tend to be of higher quality than big ones because smaller games are easier to polish and maintain, while big games have a high risk of becoming bloated, especially if you either don't have enough experience yet or aren't in a big team. Plus, when making small games, the risk of burnout is very low. Anyways, a quality assurance checklist would look something like this. The core gameplay should be fun and engaging. The controls should be intuitive and responsive. The graphics should be consistent and refined. The visual effects should be satisfying but undistracting. And the sound design should support the game's mood. Of course, we should also be fixing as many bugs and glitches as possible. 2 months after Darkness, I entered the 23rd Game Maker Community Jam. The theme was, You Are Not the Hero, and my entry was Heroic. Heroic. Hello there, I'm Fairy. I see it's your first time playing. Oh, I died. Let me guide you through. That one in blue is Hero, and I'm here to help him. Use the arrow keys to move me. If I get close enough to Hero, I can heal him. Don't let Hero die. Wait, level up. Learn. Heal. Restore 80% of Hero's missing health. Hero leveled up. You should know Heal now. To use it, press A. Level up. Let's do heal range, I guess. And that's all you need to know. Learn Shockwave. Push back all enemies around Fairy. So that's Shockwave. Nope. Oh, I walked into that. Learn Enchant. Hero's attacks create powerful shockwaves for 10 seconds. Sure. I can't cast spells when I'm dead. Let's do Enchant. Whoa, that is huge. Yep, that's it. Heal up. Oh, I need to revive. I'm not gonna revive in time. I revived. And then I was just spamming heal. Wait, new ability. Learn Protect. Hero and Fairy take no damage for 15 seconds. Let's do mana regen. Oh my gosh, there's still new enemies coming there. Oh, I got hit. Oh no, he's gonna die. Spam the buttons. Oh, we got it. Oh, it's starting to get confusing. Let's do Enchant, because the board's starting to get quite cramped. Uh-oh, he's dying. Heal. Increase heal amount. Enchant. Protect right now. Whoa. Shockwave. Wait, I'm not healing fast enough. Heal. Enchant. Heal amount. I need to protect. Oh, that's cool. Look, the HUD moves away from where Hero is. Also, I noticed that I'm level 32, and I'm guessing that the white bar is experience. Yep, these slimes are becoming very tanky. Heal. Shockwave. Enchant. Protect. He was so about to die. Shockwave. Keep healing, my boy. Enchant. Oh no, I died. Uh-oh. Increase Fairy's heal amount. Oh, he's gonna die. Protect. Let's reduce Fairy's ability costs. Okay, I think I need to Shockwave. But I'm healing pretty well. I got hit. Oh no. Shockwave. Heal. Enchant. Increase Fairy's mana. Sure. Oh, dodging. Oh no, I couldn't dodge. Mana regen. Oh, my heal range is so big now. Wait, we're gonna die. Enchant. I'm spamming Protect. Reduce Fairy's survive time. Spamming Protect. Okay, we survive. Oh, there's so many people. I'm so far now. Shockwave. Heal. Enchant. Oh, he's gonna die. No. This looks like a bug. We leveled up the same exact moment. I want to just see the game over screen, so we're gonna wait for Hero to die here. Alright, so here we go. He's about to die. There you go. Game over. Press enter to play again. Cool. The skills are all very useful and the progression feels just right. Even though the game uses a lot of typical roguelike tropes, it still feels very fresh just because of how differently you play a game when you're a support. I simply love how I interpreted the theme here. Anyways, this was a very small game. There's only a few skills and stat upgrades, but they're all unique and affect your playstyle in different ways. You can mix and match the upgrades, making you want to experiment. This adds to the game's replayability and extends its playtime. Also, there are only a few enemy types, but they all have different mechanics that, even when you've already recognized their attack patterns, can still combine in unexpected ways. It was definitely good that I kept the project small to just a few core features because it left me a lot of time to test and polish. This just shows the size of your game doesn't matter. Out of 48 entries, Heroic ended up in 5th place. Tip 7. Get the right feedback. As your game's developer, you are your worst tester. You know it too well, so you can't see it from a new player's perspective. To get valuable feedback, watch others play your game, but don't interrupt them, even if they're struggling. Let them figure things out on their own. If they can't, that's actually valuable feedback, showing a need to improve your tutorial or onboarding process. 8 months before Heroic, I joined GameJolt's Bad Box Art Game Jam, where you're supposed to make a game based on a terribly illustrated box art of your choice. I was most interested in this one, and I came up with Suraisi Ninja Sukuta Simulator. GameJolt login for online scoreboards. Username, token, we don't have these. Press enter to log in, or select me to play local high scores. Yep. Suraisi Ninja Sukuta Simulator. Press spacebar to play. Needs momentum. Game over. Too slow. Kill within 5 seconds. Sure. So if I press spacebar, I can't launch the ninja. Okay, so launching the ninja is momentum based, which means that the faster I move, the higher it's gonna fly. Oh, splat, catch the ninja. Sorry, I gotta catch the ninja. Those orange things look like they're portals. Oh, needs momentum. What? Hijack? Watch your back. The white ninja took my scooter. So catch the ninja. Don't let these white ninjas hijack us. And... oh, that almost fell. The spacebar is very useful. Huh? I got a new high score, I think. It's pretty fun. Oh, I thought I was gonna drop you. Wait, kill someone. No. That was such a good run, too. That's good, that's good. Oh, new high score. We're cracked. Oh, look, the more hits we make, the higher the score for that point. Alright. Oh, whoa, you're too fast, man. Okay, portal. Hit those skulls. Hit that ninja. Skull. Catch. Skull. Portal. Portal. Hit the... oh, okay. That was pretty fun. The game's so easy to get into because the pinball concept is intuitive. The sound and visual effects are very satisfying. Moving the scooter feels smooth and energetic, while the game itself is challenging but fair. The combo mechanic combined with the quick deaths and restarts makes it very difficult to stop playing. The art is also consistent and refined. This one makes me quite proud of 16-year-old me. Anyways, I got family and friends to test early versions of the game, where the scooter had simpler movement. At first, the testers said they felt out of control. When I asked why, they couldn't explain it, so I just left them alone because I wanted to observe their experience without assistance. That's when I noticed that their scooter was too slow, so I increased its velocity. To compensate for the lost precision, I added acceleration so the speed is proportional to the key press duration. Now, there was still the issue of being unable to react fast enough to unfavorable enemy spawns. That's when I came up with the dash, an easy action that covers a long distance in a short time. After adding these, the testers finally felt like losing wasn't the game's fault but their own. So, get the right feedback. That means resisting the urge to handhold your testers because you won't always be there with them. Out of over 120 entries, Surice Ninja got first place and won the whole thing. Tip 8. Get feedback right. So, you've had other people play your game and got the right feedback. Now, it's time to get feedback right. What I mean is to embrace the feedback you receive on your game with a critical and open mind, especially the negative ones. Be aware that, at the end of the day, no matter how hard you work on your game, you simply can't please everybody. So, you still need to prepare yourself for the negative feedback. Recognize and listen to any constructive criticism so that you can learn from them. Everything else is likely just shallow hate and should be ignored. The last jam I joined was the 24th Game Maker Community Jam in 2017. The theme was Time Loop, and my entry was Chrono Break. Chrono Break. Press X to play. What? Okay. I'm pressing X and the screen is just flashing. Oh, if I hold the X button, it creates a trail, and then if I release it, to destroy enemies, they need to be on the trail. Why can't I just fill the screen in? Whoa! I didn't release that. Why did it go back? Is there a timer? Oh, it's probably this circle. This circle is shrinking, and I'm assuming that when it's fully shrunk, I'm gonna be forced to go back. Oh! I can type my name in here. What is this? What are these orbs? Times 4, times 5... times 6. This is probably a score multiplier. Plus 6 plus 12 times 7. So this should be plus 7. Yeah, okay, it is a score multiplier. Oh, this orb is on my trail. What happens if I... oh, so we actually want to just have as many enemies on the screen as possible. There's an orb on my trail. You guys are screwed. Yep. Oh my gosh, look at all those numbers. That is so satisfying. I don't need to do anything fancy anymore now that there's an orb on my trail. Ooh. This is a very unique concept. I am not... what? Why are there lasers? All my games have lasers. Oh no, these... oh. What was that? Wait, why is my score already at 7k? And my multiplier is already at 31? I'm guessing that when you get a game over, instead of resetting everything all the way back to 0, you just have everything from the score to the difficulty so that getting a game over and then starting again keeps the momentum and doesn't break flow state. We've already beaten our previous high score. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna get this orb. Oh! Oh, look at that. If I press X anywhere between the trail while I'm reversing, I can just cancel it. That's pretty convenient. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. That was fun. The start isn't that intuitive since the concept is fairly novel, but after some time of fiddling with the controls, you'll eventually understand it, and when you do, oh, it really clicks. Out of all my jam games that I played, I find this one the hardest to stop playing. It's just so satisfying in terms of the visuals and the scoring system. The concept is unique, and I'd love to see this game mechanic explored further. Anyways, when I finally finished Chrono Break, I felt euphoric. Of course, I feel this way every time I finish a game. When the jam was finished, I was eager to read reviews. I'd frequently refresh the site until the end of the event. I think this is just one of those phases you have to go through as you're moving on from the afterglow of making a finished game. Now, as a game dev, reading through positive comments in your game is one of the best feelings. But actually, what's more important to me is the constructive criticism, because I want to be the best developer I can be. And because a big part of game dev is problem solving, being made aware of the things that you can improve on is an important first step to resolving any issues and making your game even better. So, be critical, open-minded, and get feedback right. Out of 37 entries, Chrono Break ended up in second place. It also won Best Presentation and Best Concept for a grand total of 3 awards. And so, we reached the end. Look back at your journey from the moment you had your game idea up until you published it to the world. Then, do it all over again. Slowly but surely, you'll be able to finish more in the same amount of time, and eventually, you won't be making just small games anymore. You'd have built enough experience, skills, and confidence to make any game idea into a reality. Thanks for your time. If you want to see my hands-on game development process, check out my latest devlog series.